Hello, hello. It is, somebody took a bow right off the bat. It is the holiday version of Women Talk. I have a whole bunch of guests today that are going to come and share their holiday wishes with you. And what? Oh, man. Let's try that again. Everything shut down. Everything went off. I think she's been in the rum. Like peppermint. What the heck is going on? Everything went away. But this little girl here is a big part of our holiday tradition. We have so much fun with her. She's been around. My kids love her. We started this a few years back. And yeah, this is some of the little elf on the shelf that we've been doing. I just love it because it is so much fun. The kids can't wait when they get up in the morning to go find her. And then, of course, we do all of the cookie baking and holiday baking and parties and all the Women Talk holiday events. It has been so much fun. I truly, truly love the holidays. So what I thought I would do is I would bring some of our guests, some of our Women Talk members on to come and share with us what they do during the holiday. But before I do this, let's bring on my fabulous partner who's been working her little booties off behind the scene at getting all of this stuff ready. And it is Nancy Seeger. Oh, let me move Elf out of your way. There we go. Good morning, Nancy. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Bridget?
I got some sunshine issues. Like the sun just decided to pop out as we start. Are you ready for the holidays?
Not even close.
So do you get really busy during the holiday season?
I get really busy with work during the holiday season, but I mean, we have, I have a big family.
Alexa, off.
Calgary's home to all of us or most of us. So it is, lots of visiting. I think Christmas, my kids are kind of used to it being like 4 or 5 days long. So
I love that. Love it.
It's so much fun. And even though my kids are adults now, they still, they're parked here from the start till the end just because it's so much fun. There's so many things happening.
What's your favorite food during the holidays?
Ooh.
If you had to pick one thing.
Oh, that's a tough one. Probably gingerbread cookies.
Ooh, gingerbread cookies.
I love gingerbread cookies.
Nice. But like not the turkey or like it's the cookies. I like that. We love cookies in this house.
Yeah. Well, I have turkey year round, right? So for me, it's not quite the same thing.
Oh, and you make turkey all year round?
Oh yeah. Well, because I have this very special diet. You know that, right? I'm gluten-free, so I don't do the bread stuffing and all that kind of stuff with turkey. We've always done on Christmas Eve. One of the things that we like to do is Cornish game hens stuffed with wild rice and cognac and raisins, which is also a favorite. But the reality is that gingerbread cookies are just, they remind me of all the gingerbread houses we built when the kids were little, because we used to have this competition every year with my nieces and nephews. I have some of them that are like 10 years younger than me. So they would come over and help my kids build gingerbread houses. And the competition would be to see who could get the longest icing icicle, right? Created out of icing dripping off the sides of the house, right? And so they'd build a couple of those. And my kids are not big sugar freaks. So we would have all this candy left over from Halloween. And they would plaster it all over the gingerbread house. And then the trick was to see where we could put it that the dog wouldn't get to it before the end of Christmas.
That's so cool. Actually, my kids are pretty good. They get quite a bit, right? They go Halloweening. And so this year, my son made Christmas cards for all the people he loves. Awesome. With a little box of Smarties or a little Aero bar taped in it. I thought that was so cute.
So cute.
Yeah, I love it. What would your Christmas wish for all of our fabulous fans?
Christmas wish for everybody is to just breathe, just enjoy the moments because they go by so quickly. And the holidays can be so stressful and so panicky. And you know me, I'm the first one to stress. Like I said, I was up at 3:00 in the morning the other day, unwrapping presents and rewrapping them to see if I'd got the right size. So from my own experience, the best wish that I could have is that everybody just has those special moments that remind them what it's all about, and that they have fun this Christmas. That,
Nice.
enjoy the Christmas parties, get out with family, get out with friends, do what works for you, but just take a moment and enjoy it.
Love it. Let's bring another guest on board. Oh, there she is, Juliana.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Are you ready for the holidays?
I am.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is the bacala, what we call bacala. It's codfish. In the Italian tradition, it's so yummy, Bridget.
Codfish for Christmas. Come on, that's wrong. That is wrong.
Oh, then you haven't tried it the Italian way. It's so good. I grew up on it. Even on the Portuguese side with my husband's side, they eat it too. It's our holiday. It's what we look forward to, plus the baking as well. But I love the bacala.
What's your biggest holiday tradition?
Our biggest holiday tradition would be going to church on Christmas Day.
Oh, you go Christmas Day, not Christmas Eve. Is that still a
this
thing?
year? Oh, yes.
You haven't been to church in years, right? When I was growing up, we always went Christmas Eve. And the only good thing about that as a kid was that we got to stay up till like really, really late.
I used to love that. Midnight Mass was so fun. It was when all the teenagers went. But now the Christmas Eve Mass is usually the one where they do the baby Jesus laying in a manger. So it's a really beautiful Mass.
When they've also moved it earlier in most churches so that the younger kids can participate. They don't do it at midnight anymore like when we were kids. They don't.
Right.
That was the best part of it.
Yeah, but the whole thing about that, Brigitte, is the reason they did it at midnight was because the holy day of obligation is Christmas Day. So if you went till after midnight, you met your obligation. But nowadays, nobody really respects those kind of holy days of obligation in the Catholic faith. So they move it earlier, which makes it easier. And those of us who grew up Catholic, like Juliana, and, go Christmas morning.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's bring another guest on board. I have Sherry waiting. Sherry, do you go to midnight Mass? Oh, hold on. I think I had muted you. That was me. Hold on. There you are. Do you go to midnight Mass?
No, I don't. I have been as a child. I went a few times. And the best part of that was being able to stay up late and opening one gift when we got home at midnight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We used to always joke in my family. My family's kind of wild and crazy. So we used to joke and see who would fall asleep first in Mass. That was always the joke, right? Because everybody'd have 3 drinks before they went, and then you'd go and see who fell asleep.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you, Sherry. Sherry, what's your favorite holiday treat?
Forever, I think my favorite part of Christmas was the stuffing. And now I'm gluten-free, so I don't even enjoy the stuffing much anymore. But that's always the best, the stuffing.
So what do you enjoy now? What's your favorite? Do you eat any stuffing? Do you make an exception for the holidays?
Yes, I have been lately. And this year I've decided I'm definitely going to eat some stuffing. And, I don't get really sick or anything. So it's not like for Nancy. Nancy can't do it. But I can, and I can get away with it. So I will this year. I'm relaxing.
What's your favorite Christmas songs, lady? Nancy.
Silent Night.
Silent Night. Sherry.
I don't think I have a favorite that I can think of.
What about you, Juliana?
Oh my gosh, I love all of them. Oh, Holy Night. I heard the bells on Christmas Day. I love them all. I've been listening to Christmas music all week.
Nice. One of my favorite used to be, not as much anymore, but I used to play I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. And I have this huge Christmas cookie party, and I usually get like 12 to 20 kids. And then we would just march around the whole house dancing to that song. It used to be so much fun. They're a little bit older now, so it's not as much of a thing. Now, what's the best gift you've ever received?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
The best holiday? You guys, come on! Everybody's like so quiet. We gotta have like
I
a
don't
gift or
know.
something, or the best gift you've ever given to someone.
Oh my
Ah.
gosh, I
I
can't
don't
think.
know if
Last year I
anybody's
got
talking. That's why I'm staying silent. I can't hear the other voices. So I'm
Ah.
kind of
What about you,
confused.
Sherry?
The best gift I've ever given, I think, is just recently I gave my son a trip.
Nice.
He's going to Mexico in January. So,
Ooh, he
yeah,
would be excited about that.
he's very excited. All his friends were going, and he was opting out, and so I helped him out a little bit so that he could make it happen. Yeah.
Very cool. What about you, Juliana?
I think last weekend, my charity and myself, we did a blessing breakfast. And so for me, I love to give. And so we shocked our waitress, and that was so fun with a monetary donation. And a gift that I've received, I love receiving. I love angels. I love everything. It's not what it is. It's the thought that people, it's the love behind it. So for
Yeah.
me, that's why I had such a hard time deciding which one, because I love them all.
Oh, I love that. All right, let's bring Joanna on board. Nancy, I'll put you in the lobby and I'll bring you back in a sec. I want to hear about Joanna. And Joanna is actually one of the main chicks behind Made by Mama. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. Thank you.
How is Made by Mama doing? Because I was there yesterday and that was a little crazy in there.
It's crazy. And the crazy keeps ramping up. We go pretty much full speed ahead until Christmas Eve. So what
what
you
do you
saw is our normal for this time of year.
So what do you guys need help with?
I don't know if anybody's been on Facebook or on our website, but there is a tremendously long wish list. So those are all families who have not been adopted for our Adopt a Mama program. And if we don't find a way to get them a gift, they don't have a gift Christmas morning. So they haven't been adopted in any other Christmas program around the city, and referrals are still coming in.
And what does that mean when you say adopt a family? Like, what kind of commitment do people make when they adopt a family?
Well, they can adopt a family, which is a commitment of about $150 to $175 per person. But that's a big commitment for a lot of people in our city right now. So any item on our wish list that we posted would be a huge help. So a lot of times it's just you're going out shopping for somebody in your family and you pick up one extra thing. And so any of those items, there's toys, teens are the forgotten ones. So gift cards are amazing. We don't want to leave those teens out. Everybody wants to buy the really cute little baby gifts. Which,
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love them. But let's not forget the other ones. Boys
So
gifts,
what would you buy? What would you buy for teens to give to Made by Mom?
EB Games, gift cards, movie passes,
Vodka?
That's for Allison and I after the holidays.
Oh!
So a lot of those things, there's clothing items on there, basic staples for families like pots and pans and stuff like that are on there. But gift cards are always a great one too for older kids.
So Joanne, for a while there, you had a gift list on Amazon that people could just easily order and have it delivered to you. Has that still there, and is it still updated? Could you share that link as well?
Joanna, can you hear Nancy?
No, I cannot hear Nancy.
Oh, Nancy was wondering if you guys used to have a list on Amazon, an Amazon list that people could just buy. Is that still available to people?
Yes, it is. So not all of our Christmas items are on the wish list, on the Amazon wish list, because that changes very quickly. So if things get purchased, we take them off our wish list, and we don't necessarily have time to update both. So we will always update our Christmas lists for sure. And yes, that's one of the things people are doing right now is Amazon priming. But definitely check the dates on that if it's something that you can get in today or tomorrow, or well, some places have same day delivery, but the challenge is if we get a whole bunch of things that come in Monday night, then we have to find a way to get all of that out Tuesday. And Christmas Eve deliveries, we can pull off a couple miracles, but getting everything out for 25 families on Christmas Eve is kind of a challenge.
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. We got another guest coming up. Oh, maybe she's not ready. I see she's moving around. Now, Joanna, are you personally ready for the holidays? Joanna?
I don't think she can hear you. Joanna, can you hear Bridget now?
Oh, we got like some.
Hear anybody?
We got some real technical issues going on today. Let me see. We have Helen Rose that is looking to come on board. Let me see if I can slide. Oh, actually, I have Eileen here who's like enjoying a cup of tea. We're going to be. Good morning, Eileen.
Good morning and Merry Christmas and happy blessings to all of you.
Merry Christmas. Are you ready for the holidays?
Oh yeah, we've downscaled the drama and made it really easy.
Now you have a really funky thing. I like you. So you do personality with the Enneagram and all that, and relationships. And you have this one post that's going around on how to deal with all your relatives during the holiday. And I think that's a total hoot.
That's 9 different personalities. So when people understand that these patterns are patterns of behavior, and sometimes they're not very nice patterns, they're not very, they can trigger us. When you understand that they're patterns and you understand how to relate to them, and even from your own perspective of your personality, your impact on others. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Very cool. If you had one food you would do at Christmas, what would it be?
Plum dumplings.
Plum dumplings. I don't think I've ever had that.
Oh my goodness. This is something in our family that is generational. I think it probably, my parents are Germans, but I think they came from around the Black Sea. So you take dough, sort of like pizza dough, and you cut it into squares, and you take half a plum and put a spoonful of sugar, you fold it over, you boil it in salt water and fry it in butter till it gets crispy, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's so good.
That sounds, I'm going to have to try that.
It's not a Christmas, I'll come over and help you.
Nice.
But we need to wait till the plums are in season, but it's not a Christmas per se. But it's something our family just we love so much.
Awesome. What's the best Christmas gift you've ever received?
Oh,
or given?
Given, yeah, given is easier for me. You know, each year for me, as I get older, it is family gathering and the memories. It really is. It just comes down to that. And now with one son in Souk and one son here, I project via Zoom on the TV, and we open our gifts together still.
Oh, that's nice. Anybody else does that? Use Zoom or something like that to celebrate their Christmas? Oh, I think Nancy, hold on. There you are.
Okay, yeah, I was saying, no, my kids are all here. They're all home. So they camp out for the whole time.
Oh, that makes it nice.
You're lucky, yeah. You know, the other thing I wanted to mention, that sometimes Christmas isn't all happy, happy, happy for a lot of people. And I know after my divorce or separation in the beginning, the first of everything is really, really difficult. And the first Christmas, we always do Christmas Eve. And Christmas Day, the first time on my own, was really challenging because you beat up on yourself with all the guilt, if I woulda, shoulda, coulda, and all the other things that you can't make any difference at this point. And it was a challenging Christmas. And so the next Christmas, I decided I was going to form my own tradition, and I was going to do something for me. And even though I had invitations from friends, I didn't feel like I wanted to be around people and their families. That might make me feel even worse, right? And so I created a new tradition for myself where I just laid on the couch and read my book the whole day long. I cooked my own turkey because I like to have that food. And it became a tradition for me that I look forward to it. It's a real downtime and it's a fun time for me.
That's cool. I love that. What about you, Juliana? Is there something you do like, do you take any downtime during the holidays?
No, this is our busy time because traditionally we spend 1 year with my family and 1 year with my husband's family. And so my family's in BC, as most of you know. And so we usually travel through the holidays. This year is our year to stay in Calgary. And we're changing things up too. So I'm having guests and cooking here. But I love what Eileen reminded us of. You know, this season is joyous for a lot of us, but for a lot of us, it is not. And, you know, a lot of my clients too are walking through cancer or an illness or a bereavement and grief. And so, you know, and I'm getting all Lucy's right now. It's a hard time for a lot of people, even though we're very joyous. Remembering that, Eileen, I love that. Thank you for reminding us just to be mindful of that.
And you know, one day, there's so much energy and emotion around one day. And it's like we get past Christmas Day and then we're in Boxing Day and everybody goes, you know, it's like, okay.
So I must say, for me, it's at least 30 days. Like I have so many, and so actually, when it's done, I'm like, oh my God, I'm good. I'm good for a year now. But I love it, right? And that's why I love like adding a lot of stuff, because to have it only one day, and I'm not about the presents either. Like, it doesn't bring me great joy to receive presents. So I love all the gatherings and the fun. Let's bring Helen back up. Let me see. I'm going to put...
Guys, I may have to go.
All right. Well, thank you for hopping on, Eileen. And
actually, I have to go because I have a client call. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Pickleball calls.
Okay, have a good time. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. All right, let me bring on board a couple new guests. Well, let's bring Joanna back up because she's been patiently waiting to come back up, and she's busy. And then we're going to bring Helen Rose, who is our Women Talk director in, I think she's coming, in Canmore. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Merry Christmas. I feel a bit odd out.
Good morning.
Wasn't that Sesame Street? Which one of these songs?
Well, why do you feel like that, man? There's only two hats.
Three. Yeah. I don't know if you can see behind me, but we have, I don't know if I can flip this. I'm not very good at this technical stuff, but look at this beautiful day we're having in Canmore. Look at that.
Wow. Oh, did you guys get fresh snow?
Oh, it's tons. And so this is why I looked the way I did. I had my hat on this morning already, and not my red hat, my regular hat. And because I wanted to go out and suss the highway for my staff to make sure they were safe because they have to drive out of town for a little bit today. So I just literally have that crawled out of bed, put my hat on, went out. I love this weather. This for me makes it Christmas. Now I just signed on, so I didn't hear any of the conversation we were having earlier.
Yeah, so we were just talking about what's your favorite Christmas food?
Well, I love tourtière, of course.
Oh, yeah. I haven't made any yet this year.
Oh, my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law, who is French, she taught me to make the best tourtière, and I love it. But I do have to say, classic turkey mashed stuffing, gravy. Oh, cranberry sauce. Love it. And not to mention all the rum cake and the cookies and the sugar pie. And oh my God. Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, I know. Tortilla. Have you ever had another French Canadian tradition is sucre en crème?
No, I haven't. What is that? Like, is
It
that
is like the sweetest thing you will ever eat in your life. It just like it's so good. It's creamy. It's made with evaporated milk, brown sugar, white sugar, more sugar. Spin it, like mix it for a long time, whip it, cook it. It's incredible. It's kind of like almost a fudge.
butter tart? Oh,
And
no.
lots of butter. That's right. That's the ingredient. I was like, I know I'm forgetting something. Butter.
Well,
So butter, white sugar, brown sugar. That's about it. Oh, and carnation evaporated milk.
So good. Isn't that beautiful? It's such a tradition. I mean, carnation milk reminds me of so many other things, milk in the coffee and stuff. But I just went through my whole Christmas baking, and finally, I've got a friend who is a baker, and so she gave me some, I bought some cookies and stuff from her, but I took some to a friend of mine the other day, and I said, here, out of love and in the spirit of Christmas, here's some sugar and butter.
I love it. What about you, Joanna? Do you cook? Do you bake during the holiday? Joanna, can you hear us?
I think Joanna disappeared for a minute.
Yeah, I see her, but I don't think she can hear us.
Oh.
We'll bring her back up in a minute.
What's your favorite food, Brigitte?
Oh, tortilla is right up there. In my house, it's Christmas cookies. I mean, I bake Christmas cookies for a month, almost every other day, because we give it to everyone. The teachers get some. My mom, like everybody gets.
Tell me,
Right.
say tortilla. My partner, he calls it tortilla, and I'm like, no, it's tortilla, right?
Yeah, tortilla.
Tortilla. Okay, lovely.
Yeah, it's kind of like you got to use your your mouth.
It'd be hard to believe that my first language was French. Did you know that?
You know what? That's one thing that's amazing. How a language can completely disappear in one generation.
Totally.
It's fascinating. Like my kids are bilingual because we made an effort. They are in French school. And we do actually at my mom's house, Christmas, for our Christmas party, we have Christmas French Canadian music, and then we'll play like the old, folk music, but the Christmas song as well. Joanna, can you hear us now? No, she can't hear us. I think Joanna is not able to hear us. What's the favorite gift you've ever given?
I've ever given?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That gave me joy to give.
Yeah.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, I must say for me this year.
I think for me, the joy of obviously was for my son Alex, and it's coming up for my granddaughter. But I think the best gift was a collection of them, and he didn't realize when he was 9 that we were going to the Dominican Republic. He knew we were going to the Dominican Republic for Christmas and New Year's, but so we packed all our bags, and then when he went to bed, I got up and repacked and put the gifts in. So in the Dominican Republic Christmas morning, he said to me, Mama, how did Santa know I was here? And I think it wasn't even the gift that was the thing. I think it was the feeling of he was so excited to have gifts on a holiday. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. I think for me too, like the best gift I gave my kids is that, all these crazy things I've done for them to believe and enjoy Christmas. Like I remember one year I found this app. It was crazy good. You actually had a moving Santa that would be superimposed over your living room picture. So Santa was actually walking right by our fireplace and my kids just lost their mind when they saw this.
Wow.
I can't remember what the app is, but it was so good.
Well, you know, and isn't that the magic? Now, I know you're a big Christmassy gal. I am not a big Christmassy gal, but I have to say that magic is so catchy. And this year you have given that to me because my kids are with Samantha's family this year. It's their turn, so it's just me and Lawrence. So we have a very quiet Christmas, and it's okay. I mean, it's awesome. You still feel the magic, so
Totally.
it's nice.
And it can be quiet. Quiet can be good too, you know, like just some
Yes,
downtime.
it can. Yes, it can. Yeah. Did you just die? Did you just freeze? Or did I? This is
I think
kind of
she did.
awkward if I'm sitting on live talking to nobody in my messy hair. Bridget?
I think she froze.
Okay, so this is like really strange.
I
And I've got to go because I've got to work. I hope I'm not bailing on you, hun.
no, hopefully she comes back. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. Very weird. I wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. Hopefully Bridget gets to come back. But, you know, we really just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and share our joys with you. And if we can be of service, if you need Made by Mama throughout the year, let them know. Sometimes these technical issues happen, can't be avoided. Have a great day, everybody. Merry Christmas.